Yo, what's good, everyone? Welcome to another Jets episode of the Knicks Jets Etc. podcast. It is Sunday, October 15th at 8 p.m. And Greg, the New York Jets have just defeated the previously undefeated Philadelphia Eagles for the first time in Jets history with 4 of the 6 cornerbacks out, including Sauce, Gardner, and DJ Reed, and with Zach Wilson at quarterback, and after facing Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs and Jalen Hurts and the Eagles and Josh Allen and the Bills and Bill Belichick, we are 3-3. Holy crap. Going into the bye week with Zach Wilson, we have Aaron Rodgers resurrected
Yeah.
on the field, throwing footballs. He got surgery for his Achilles on September 12th, 2023. It's October 15th, 2023. My man is throwing footballs. Zach Wilson is winning games, not turning over the ball. Craig James is getting interceptions. Craig James. I mean,
Yep.
the guy I've been following for years now. Off the practice squad, back on, special teams guy. Justin Hardy takes your spot. Justin Hardy's out today. You come back. The New York Jets, Ruckert getting in there. Dalvin Cook looking good.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Had a little life in those legs.
Breece Hall coming through.
Oh,
I mean,
incredible.
I cannot believe that the Jets are 3-3. I also cannot believe that the Jets put the hammer down on the Philadelphia Eagles. And speaking of the hammer down or the uppercut, like the hammer up, I need the Quincy Williams and whoever thought I would say this. I need the Quincy Williams and Rob Saleh at the same time doing that uppercut in that fourth quarter. I know everyone saw it. I need it. I need that video. That's the first thing I'm going to do once we get off here. Yo, Greg, Albert.
Incredible.
The New York Jets are 3-3 with Zach Wilson.
Incredible. I mean, I don't know what I'm more impressed by. Like, the defense has been phenomenal. The defense has been phenomenal in the biggest games. 3 interceptions against Josh Allen, 2 against Patrick Mahomes, and now 3 against Jalen Hurts. I would argue 3 of the top 5 quarterbacks in the league right now. Or Zach Wilson just not turning the ball over, not making some big throws when he needed to. There was a great pass to the right sideline for Garrett Wilson in the second half. There was some great throws to Alan Lazard and other players that hit him in the numbers, hit him in the hands, and they just dropped it. Like, Zach Wilson was playing good today. We talked about it previously about the difference in this season is going to be winning in spite or despite of Zach Wilson, and we're winning because of Zach Wilson right now, which is crazy. He's playing well enough for us to win these games against the previously undefeated Philadelphia Eagles, the last undefeated team in the season. San Francisco 49ers go down earlier today. The Eagles go down this afternoon when they play the Jets. First time in franchise history. I mean, it's incredible. It was unbelievable to watch.
This is a Survivor League's dream.
Yes, and this was a quintessential Jets win. Starting in the first quarter with the touchdown with Jalen Hurts getting reviewed. Oh, actually, it's a touchdown, by the way. Penalty after penalty. Not being called against us and then being called, for the Eagles. I mean, it was unbelievable. Things going against us every step of the way. The refs coming at our necks. The Eagles coming at our necks.
Let's be fair. That was a touchdown by Jalen Hurts. It was.
Yes.
It took a lot of reviews to get there. It took a lot of reviews for me to get there.
It took a lot.
But I got there. So I'm beyond. Like, I'm be honest. Like, that was. I just don't like BS. Right, like when we play the Patriots, like, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
or like the holding, or the non-calls on Zach, like, or the non-call on Jermaine. That's what bothers me, right? Yeah. Or like the John Franklin Meyer stuff. Here, that was fine. The AJ Brown, that was a catch. Like, it was a catch. It was a catch. Yep. So I was fine with the refs. Honestly, it was a hard fought game, man, and I can't believe the New York Jets came on top. And I can't wait to rewatch this game. It was such a whirlwind. Teams going into the bye week, man, I'm telling you, have this weird grit about them. Yep. I can't believe Quincy and Quinnen both got turnovers today. That's unbelievable that the brothers got it. And it really went from Again, this is like the second time I'm saying this in a row, but it really went from what I thought was going to be a Thanasis and Giannis Antetokounmpo. And for those of you who don't know, Giannis, the Greek freak, one of the best players in the NBA. It's mandatory for his brothers to be on the team.
Yep.
So I figured that was going on when Quinton was like, I'm only resigning if Quincy comes back. And we signed Quincy for life. Thought it was that kind of deal. Quincy's about to be an all-pro. Forget we'll be all-pro. Him and Quinton getting turnovers today completely changed the game. I mean, CJ Mosley all over the field, including getting that fumble. Greg, clap it up. Let's hear it, Greg. Let's hear the props.
Yeah, I mean, there was some blown plays in the first half, so he made it up a little bit in the second half. But I mean, he was watching people. He was letting up play after play. It balanced out at the end, but dude, it was a rough start for CJ to start this game.
But they came back, man. I love Tony Adams is all over the field.
Yep.
But dude, Bryce Huff, man, it's coming to a certain point where it's going to be inexcusable for Bryce Huff to be off this team. I love Bryce Huff so much. He's a free agent this year. Every game that goes by, I realize he's honestly irreplaceable. Jermaine Johnson coming through again, Greg.
Yeah, got burned on that one play, let Jalen Hurts run for a first down, that comes back the next play and gets a swatted ball for an interception. I mean, incredible, resilience from him, way to bounce back. Yeah, I mean, the whole defense as a whole, like the Eagles have the best offensive line in the NFL, according to every pundit, talking head, and statistical guy out there. And the Jets defense came to play. I mean, we were getting to Hurts. Jalen had to run a lot, and he was running. He was he was making some good plays with his legs. He was extending the play, but the defense just kept held it up. It was bend, don't break all day. If he could run for 4 yards, it wasn't the end of the world because he was just constantly under pressure. We were constantly getting pressure against him. It's great to see. I mean, this defensive front, as advertised, I would say, for the Jets right now.
I mean, Lane Johnson going out definitely helped the Jets.
Yep. And that's Jermaine Johnson's side, really. So, I mean, he was against the backup, but he was still, made his opportunities count. He had some opportunities. He made them count.
Yeah, but definitely as a Jets fan, I'm not going to start making excuses for injuries.
Oh, especially at the offensive line.
Speaking of, man, we have Joe Tippmann.
Yep.
The rookie playing right guard. Was doing great. Went down. Salah says it's going to be a couple weeks. I mean, he's a liar. We know that.
Yeah.
We learned that when Sauce ended up being out for the game. We learned that when DJ Reed ended up not coming back.
DJ Reed was last Wednesday when Robert Saleh said, yeah, he'd be fine. Now he's been out for 2 weeks in a row. Am I making that up or is that right?
He's out for 2. He was supposed. He practiced last Tuesday, and then on Wednesday they told us he's hurt. This is the second game off, and then he's about to have a bye week. He's about to have a month off.
It's crazy. He went from being like, oh yeah, he's fine, to missing a month. I hope he's okay. I mean, him and Sauce. Sauce is scary too, because Sauce, tweet out today he feels fine. He's tweeting throughout the game, so it's kind of cool to see that. Obviously wish he was out there on the field though, but no, I hope both those guys are okay because we see how good this defense can be. I mean, holding the Philadelphia Eagles to 14 points with your fourth and fifth string cornerbacks. Michael Carter got hurt during the game at 1.2. That's a tall task. That's a tall task that most teams would fall and falter with, and it wouldn't really be their fault. I mean, again, they were the last undefeated team in the NFL. We stayed strong, dude. They scored no points in the second half. John, I'm going to Mike Francesa for a second here. The second half drives from the Eagles are punt, interception, missed field goal, interception, turnover on downs. That's the whole second half. That's third quarter and fourth quarter. That's what the Eagles did against this Jets defense. It was unbelievable to see.
And Greg, how many times is that in a row that the Jets have done that?
Yeah.
We don't let up points in the second half. You can't score. You can't score against the Jets in the second half. It's nuts.
It's crazy. Where is that intensity in the first half? Like, imagine if we had that for. I think it's one of those things that maybe we just can't sustain it.
No, it doesn't matter. I don't want it. Don't change it up. Just stay in the game in the first half, and then that's it. There's gonna be no more
14, 20 points in the first half. That's all you're getting. So make it count.
Yeah, you're giving up 17-3. Enjoy it, but that's all you're getting. And that's what I was so worried about today. I was going into this game like, man, I just hope it doesn't turn into 17-3 real quick. Jets out of this game fast. But Greg the Leg, dude, 4 for 4. Huge 12 points. Huge.
Yeah.
He was such a killer today. And Jake
Worked 10
Elliott, that
too
missed
again.
field goal was crazy, man.
Yeah, special. It was a special teams kind of game. The punts and the punts just pinning down the Eagles. I mean, they had to drive down the field to score. That first drive that they scored, 19 plays, 91 yards. Again, the second touchdown, they had 65 yards. Like, they had to drive the whole field. And it's, again, just a testament to the special teams.
They won, bro. The New York
Yeah.
Jets won. And before we move on to some overall arching generalities here with the New York Jets and some upcoming future stuff, dude, I gotta I don't even know. I gotta give my props. I gotta give it up. I gotta clap it up for Bryce Hall. Bryce Hall, man. This guy is supposed to be our starter, gets bumped down. We draft in front of him. We sign other guys. We're about to trade him. He wants to be traded. Thinking about practice squad, thinking about cuts to save $1 million. This guy comes in here and saves us. He saves our season. Without him, we would lose. Without Craig James, we would lose. It's crazy, dude. This New York Jet. And okay, listen, Robert Saleh, huge liar. I agree with you.
Yeah.
All right. Not a great offensive coach. Agree. Can't make a quarterback be better. Can't teach him to do really anything. I agree. However, you got to give him props about the defense.
Yeah.
The defense is unbelievable. It doesn't matter who's in. Shout out to him for making Clemens inactive. Looks like we didn't miss him at all.
Yeah.
So we're good to go on the. I trust his defense, man. He made Craig James and Tony Adams look like all-stars.
Yeah,
it was
Bryce
crazy
Hall.
today. And Bryce Hall, dude. Bryce Hall looks like a legit. Bryce Hall might have got paid from today. I'm not joking. Bryce Hall should hope that he never gets another game for the rest of this season.
Yeah.
And this is all they saw. You better
Seriously,
hope
though. Dude, for 2 years, people have been saying trade the guy. And then all of a sudden, we're down on our luck. And this is the thing, John, we've been talking about. What kills a team faster in the NFL than multiple injuries at a single position group? It's crazy. It happens to our offensive line every year. Unfortunately, it's happened at our defensive back, especially our cornerbacks this season. Knock on wood, the safeties have been doing okay.
But they're not serious injuries with the cornerbacks. That's I'm like, we have concussion yet. Like, I don't want to downplay concussions, but it looks like they're going to be back, and it's not going to be long term, especially after the bye week. Like, hopefully, it's not a lingering thing, like a Tua situation. Like, hopefully, they're going to be back. It's not like a ligament where it's a certain amount of weeks and you just kind of have to wait. Like Tittman, I'm worried about Tittman. Like, I don't know what we're going to do at right guard. I legitimately have no clue who's going to be our right guard coming out. And Mitchell did great today at right tackle, so it looks like we have a right tackle.
He did okay. I don't know, unless I was missing something. I don't think
Here's the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, their
one
defensive
tackle.
front. I mean, their defensive front was no joke. They're just as good as us. They were. Hassan Reddick was in the backfield all day. They were given Becton fits at some point, and I mean he's a young guy.
I mean, he had Sweat on him, one of the best DNs in the league.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, Doug Barnett had nothing. He had one tackle.
Yeah, no. So definitely, it was a true test. It was a true test for this offensive line after a true test last week, after a true test the week before. I mean, this offensive line, this team has been tested. We had an incredible 6 games to start this season, which we were all jacked up for with Aaron Rodgers. We were saying, give us these 6 teams, give us the Bills, give us the Chiefs, give us the Eagles. We have Aaron Rodgers. We're going to throw for 400 yards and 4 touchdowns every game. We're going to come out of this 5-1, 4-2, get to the easy part of our schedule, and just cruise the rest of the way. Instead, obviously, that didn't go according to plan, but to still come out of it at 3-3, a win against the divisional Bills, who look incredible, a win against the Eagles, a tough game against the Chiefs that we could have won. Like, we're in a good spot at 3-3. This game was pure house money. And not only did we take our money and run, we doubled and tripled and quadrupled down, and we beat the Philadelphia Eagles for the first time in franchise history.
One more time. What happened? The Jets what?
Won a game because of our defense. It was incredible to see everyone online complaining, oh, the offense doesn't look so good. Oh, the offense, blah, blah, blah. We did 4+4 in the turnover margin. Zach Wilson did not throw one of his weird run the bootleg to the right side, a screamer down the sideline right to a linebacker. That didn't happen this game.
Listen,
Like, it
Greg,
was
that
just
hasn't
a
happened all year.
perfect Zach Wilson game. He did
That hasn't
once against
happened
he
all
did one
year.
against Dallas. He did one against Dallas when we were down 2 or 3 scores and he felt like he had to make something
That
happen.
doesn't count. That doesn't count. Dallas
But
a whole new team. Whole new
yeah,
team now.
but dude, this offense with Zach Wilson and just Breece Hall looking like everything that we want him to be. I mean, this was a huge season for him coming back from injury. We talked about it all off season. Go get someone to kind of give him a way to ease back into the season. He looked ready week 1. He's been eased back into it. The handcuff is off. The snap counts are off. Let him run because Dalvin Cook just wasn't cutting it. He looked okay today. But dude, Breece Hall, I mean, if he can stay healthy, Garrett Wilson a little banged up, not sure exactly what's going on with him. Haven't seen as much conversation online about him as I did see Joe Tippmann. So we'll see when we get.
Coach Sala said it.
What do you say?
He said Tippmann's going to be out for a while. That's what I'm saying. He's a liar, so I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah, that's true. That's true. That's a good point. But I haven't heard anyone talk about Garrett Wilson yet. I don't know the extent of his injury. It's his ankle.
Oh no, he said.
He
Coach Sala said that Garrett Wilson was in there for the knee down, so he's fine.
Okay. Again, he's a liar, but we'll see.
But he was in there. It was on.
Yeah,
I'll review the tape on the deal.
Yeah.
The only time I ever actually had to go review the tape to see if he's lying about Garrett Wilson being in there.
Yeah. It's so true. I can't believe we won this game. I mean, it's incredible.
Okay, am I allowed to do this now that the Jets are 3-3?
Sure.
Can we have some big boy talk?
I'd love to.
We saw what Zach Wilson can do today. We saw him. He can be a game manager. He can be Brock Purdy. Honest to God.
Yeah.
He could be Brock Purdy. He could be Dak Prescott. Okay, honestly. Right? So if we have Zach Wilson not turning over the ball, being game manager, making 3rd and 8s when we need him to, and we make it to January, and Mr. Rogers comes through sprinting, I guess at this point, I don't know.
I don't know. You were poo-pooing me for Aaron Rodgers coming back this season. You kind of got me to jump on that train. He looks like he's trying to come back this season, John. He looks like he's out there throwing the ball. He's walking around without the crutches. It makes me as a fan just so nervous. Like, I don't get why he's doing any of this, but dude, it's Aaron Rodgers. Like, go do your thing, man.
What do we have to lose at this point? We already saw the worst. We already hit rock bottom.
Yeah, I mean, if you get injured again, it's a problem. But yeah,
is it really? Is it actually? What's the difference? You'd be back exactly where you are right now.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
it's actually not a problem when you think about it. It's gonna be back exactly where we are.
Yeah,
we're 3-3.
So
we're 3-3. We played the best teams in the league. All right, let's talk about it. Week 8 at the Giants / home after, and I'll be there.
Yep.
Okay. Week 9 at home. Monday night, Chargers 3 out of 4 home games in a row with the Chiefs smashed in there at a 425 alone game of the week. Crazy. Yep. They have a crazy schedule. We're going to see a lot of Chargers soon / Clippers. Monday night, Vegas versus the Raiders, who I think put Bill Belichick in the coffin today. I think the Patriots are officially done. Let's just stick with those 3 games. Give me a number here, Greg. Give me wins, losses.
2-1. 2 wins, 1 loss.
And honestly, I agree with Alien, who was commenting in our chat here. It's possible Aaron didn't fully tear his Achilles. Yeah, that's true. He did mention on Aaron Rodgers Tuesday that some of what was going on in the media was true and some wasn't. He also said he had an ankle issue that he took care of. I don't know if this guy fixed his this surgery was everything he needed. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. But if he comes back, it's going to be wild. You also have him at 2-1. The Jets with the Giants, Chargers, Raiders. I'm telling you right now, we cannot lose versus the Giants, even though it's going to be a desperate game for the Giants. It's going to be a tough one. I really need that win, so I'm gonna bet with my heart there. The only game I'm really worried about losing is the Monday night, but it's going to be at home versus the Chargers. Chargers make mistakes. We don't make mistakes. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing with the Jets. We're a clean team. We get turnovers somehow, some way. I can't believe it.
Penalties, but we still have to clean up these penalties somehow, some way.
I agree with that. We do make penalties, but we get turnovers and we don't commit turnovers.
Yep.
right? We commit one turnover, it's deadly. Right?
Yeah.
So we don't. When we don't, we're in the game. We're winning this game. So I'm okay with winning the turnover battle versus the Chargers, and I think we can win on Sunday night
Yeah, I think
with the
so too.
Raiders in Vegas. And if the Jets fans are traveling, if we're doing what every other team is doing, and it's loud and it's green and white in Vegas, that's a good game, man.
Yeah.
And
No, I'm with you.
I know I'm crazy, so let's 6-3. So let's be not crazy. Let's say 5-4. Either
Yeah.
way, 6-3, 5-4. Next two games at Bills, home versus Dolphins on Black Friday. This division isn't out of here.
No.
That's how crazy is that?
No, I mean, we already have a win against the Bills, so if we go up to Buffalo and sweep them, I mean, that would be insane. But then to your point, if that doesn't happen, we still fight for the division the very next week against home against Miami. Dude, Miami looks a little suspect here and there. I mean, again, the injuries have been stacking up for them. Some guys playing through injury. But again, they were down 14-0 against Carolina today. Obviously, they probably just slept walk the first quarter and then got it going in the second half. I ended up winning that game by 21. But dude, this defense has made, like I said, Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen look worse than mortal. I mean, they look terrible. They each had one touchdown and 3 to 4 interceptions or 2 to 3 interceptions with multiple turnovers. So, yeah, I mean, I think we could do it against anyone. To your point against, the Chargers on Monday night,
Listen, Greg, we've embarrassed the best
Sunday
quarterbacks
night.
in the league. We've
Yeah.
embarrassed Jalen Hurts. We've embarrassed Patrick Mahomes. We've embarrassed Josh Allen. We've embarrassed Russell Wilson. Now people are all calling. I know we're not saying best, but now people are all calling him to not be in the Hall of Fame anymore. We ruined this guy's career. Like after that game, it's over. Like his overall career is now over because of how bad he looked versus the Jets last week.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like Mac Jones, he's about to get benched now because of how he won the game. That's the only game they won. It was
Yeah.
versus the Jets. They look bad.
I still can't believe we lost that game.
I know.
still
It's
can't
okay, though.
believe it.
We have redemption the last week of the season with momentum going into the playoffs. I already thought this out. I'm going to hold that for later. I already thought this out. We're going to have momentum going in. We're going to
Feed me Mac Jones.
exercise all the demons, man. We exercise the Philadelphia Eagles demon. We have to exercise the Patriots demons the last game of the season going into the playoffs with good vibes. We'll talk about Aaron if it comes to that later. But man, oh man, the New York Jets are here, Greg. I am so excited. I'm so excited for this bye week. The vibe go. We're gonna engulf this for an entire 2 weeks. I mean, nothing is gonna come. I'm gonna have the Giants coming out. Like nothing is stopping me. I'm just on a roller coaster. Like if you're from the New York, New Jersey area, you know about Nitro at Six Flags. Like just a slow climb up. That's me right now. I'm just slow climb up for the next 2 weeks. Nothing's gonna stop me. Tittman is gonna, he's gonna give me a little notch back when I don't know who my right guard's gonna be for the next couple of weeks. We'll figure that out. Maybe Billy Turner. I don't know. I honestly don't know who's gonna be our right guard.
Got 2 weeks to get healthy. Got 2 weeks to figure it out.
I don't know if Tittman's gonna be back. We'll see. But other than that, Sauce will be back. DJ will be back, and we have the New York Giants. Who knows what's going on over there? They're playing right now versus the Bills.
That could be a big win. We need the Giants to win. Like you said, I don't want a 1-7 or 1-6 Giants playing us at home. I want the Giants to get a win here. Obviously, a win against the Bills would be unbelievable for us, but
not for my survivor because everyone's survivor lost today. Let me live, Greg.
Yeah,
let me live one more week.
That's true, but
we got Alien commenting.
Again,
Zach is going to finally beat the Pats and clinch the playoffs week 18. Telling you, there is a chance here. Now we can clinch it even before that game. We can clinch before that game, but no matter what, we're going to need that game for momentum. We have to exercise this demon. Right now, I saw a stat last week that we are no longer the team to have the biggest losing streak, 15. It's Kansas City and Denver, right? They're leading now. They're at 16. With how many times Kansas City's beat Denver in a row? The Jets and the Patriots are, I think, one behind that. We have to just end the streak. We have to end the playoff streak. The Jets have the longest playoff drought in all 4 major sports: hockey, NHL, MLB, NBA, NFL. The New York Jets are the longest playoff drought. We have to exercise this demon this year. We have to get over the Patriots. We got over the Eagles. We have. It's baby steps here. It's just baby steps. I'm not going to think about anything else. Just enjoy the bye week, and let's think about the Giants. I want it to be white and green in that blue stadium. Oh, I can't wait. We have to make it Jet Life Stadium. It's our only and final chance to put a mark on this stadium. Like, the Giants are in shambles, and the Jets are riding right now. There's nothing stopping the Jets from riding high unless we have a crazy bye week incident. There's nothing going to stop the Jets from riding high going into that Giants week.
It's crazy.
That stadium better be green and white. I've never felt better going into a Jets-Giants game in my entire life. And let's get it, man. Yo, the Jets could be over 500 in November. Yo, with 2 primetime games coming up, a Monday night at home and a Sunday night in Vegas. Yo, sign me up, man. Sign me up for this Jets team. You play defense. You don't turn over the ball.
It's Big Ten football.
You play great special teams. That's the New York Jets, baby. It's the same formula. It's never changed. This is it. This has been our formula since I knew what green and white was. Since I knew what the New York Jets. It's the same thing.
This is my grandfather sat me down and explained what the prevent defense was. It never works, but we still run it. The Jets have always been the same. It's like you said, defense, special teams, and run the football. Like, what are we doing here? Why are people complaining online? It's crazy.
Just shout out to the New York Jets for coming through when they had nobody left on their defense, man. They really, really came through. Let's go, man. This is a season. It's officially a season, Greg. I'm ready.
It's crazy.
I'm ready for a big bye week. We'll see you guys next week. Anything else, Greg?
No. After those after the Bills and Dolphins, we're looking at the Falcons, Texans, Commanders, Browns. Like, we got some winnable games after that. So yeah, let's get these next couple weeks down, and then we got a big mid-November push for the division. I'm ready for it. I'm excited. 1 week at a time. Let's get it going. Let's get healthy in this bye week.
Enjoy your bye week. This is the first year in years that we can't hear the Jets lost the bye week. Jets won the bye week. We won the bye week in 2023, baby. I want to see the W Jets bye week memes. I'm gonna ride this all the way through. And dude, guess what? Like I know this is a Jets pod, and we're about to sign off, but like, by the time the Jets play the Giants, the Knicks season kicks off. Like, we're about to have a Knicks home opener versus Celtics, and we're about to start playing our games. Mikey, let's go. Electric, baby, let's go.
Electric, Michael.
Baby. Let's
Electric.
go. We're here, baby. The Jets are here. Zach Wilson, don't turn over the damn ball. I'm going to tattoo that on my forehead. Don't turn over the damn ball. That's the only way to win these games, man. Let's go.
+4 in the turnover.
I see you, Dalvin. I see you. JETS, Jets. Next comment, Jets comment, ETC period on our YouTube. Hit us up at Winning P Weekly, YouTube, Instagram, Apple, Spotify. Let's go. Let's go, Jets. Enjoy your bye week. See you next week. Let's go.